planetary science.
Maybe there's a phone.
Who knows? Oh.
Shh. Track's a little warm. About 85, 86, or no. A little too deep there, especially with the hot track. I just flat out forgot where I was there. This might be a good lap. still gonna be seconds off the pace. Did not qualify very well at all. Starting to think I'm a cold track person when it comes to this car. Which is funny because in the Cup car I like hot tracks. Pit stop, clear tires. Pretty much surrounded by Porsches. So the blinking does actually work at daytime, huh? Florent, you copy? Or do you not understand me? little bit early here. But yep. Crash, 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 crash. Back off, back off, back off.
What's up?
Hey.
So I just added something to my cockpit.
Hang on, I had to turn my podcast that I'm listening to down. Say what?
I just added a subwoofer to my rig.
I still can't hear you. Can you turn yourself up any?
Is it because of the engine noise, or?
No, that was better. I could hear you clear that time.
Yeah, I added a subwoofer.
Oh, nice. I just use my Oculus Rift headphones.
I'm trying to figure out the volumes, levels. Are you running?
Yeah, got my stream up. Or you
What
can
are you
ghost. Ferrari at the Ferrari track. Automanza de la Ferrari. I can't pronounce it all by memory for sure. I think it's, you know, some Italian track. I think I'm going to have to short pit to get some position here. Off track? Shit. Apparently I got a 4X somewhere I didn't know about.
Oh, I can't even ghost that. I don't have that track.
And the stream's up too. It's actually some busy racing. This car that's behind me, he's faster in part of the track and I'm faster in part of the track. And it's kind of the same thing with the car in front of me. So we're yo-yoing. Woo! Almost lost it there though.
Yeah, I have a $500 powered sub that was in my living room, and I moved it into the office. More like a real engine.
Say what?
Sounds more like a real engine.
Oh yeah? Cool. Well, my headphones have a pretty good low frequency response, even on the Rift. And in my apartment building, there's no way I could run engine sounds on the speakers. Pit stop fuel to the end. Did you try to pull up my stream?
No, I'm still working on this subwoofer.
Did not get through there good that time.
Game changer, wow.
What?
Adding that sound.
So you like it?
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Woo, those guys are about to wreck. You need to get on this stream, man. We got the real tight pack of 4 cars all over each other. That was scurry. Thank you for being careful on the rejoin. All right, I'm hitting this lap.
I'm on your YouTube page and it says there's 2 different live streams.
That's weird.
Like on the front page.
Try refreshing it, see what happens. If not, just try one of them.
You really got this dialed in. Looks good. Track map and everything, and the relative. Is this 720p?
Yeah. I needed to save the bandwidth because I don't have that big of a connection, especially upstream.
If I go full screen, it looks pretty crappy, but if I don't go full screen, it looks good. If I just leave it in my browser. You gotta remember, I got a 55-inch up on the wall.
Yeah.
At 4K. It's weird hearing the delay in the audio. It's about 1 second, maybe 2.
Yep.
Not even 1 second.
I may not have to pit. I don't know if I want to catch this guy now that he's not stuck behind Danny. If he just stays that far in front of me, we'll both kind of draft off each other a little and gain some distance on the 2 behind us.
It's easier to follow somebody, too.
It depends. If I get right on top of him, it'll become an issue.
Arrow tight.
No, I just can't run the fastest line that way. Like these little turns right here, you're not taking too wide and without losing a second. But we're both pulling the guy behind us. Now that I'm getting used to this track, it's a pretty fun track. Whoa. Got close on him this time. My bad. I just unsuccessful attempt there. Okay, I'm definitely going to pit now because I'm stuck behind both of these guys. Neat little trick I learned with the pit limiter. If you kind of fluctuate the shift, you get a little bit more speed out of the pit limiter because it never goes to the max.
It won't get you.
There's a couple tracks where I actually ended up getting a speeding penalty by doing that, but you still have to watch it. Most tracks, though, it's about 2 kilometers under the speed limit. I wish I could make it automatically toggle so that when I'm in a stock car, it does metric. I mean, standard.
That would make sense.
Well, you can customize controls, but that setting is universal.
Sure, if you ask him, Tucker, he would fix it.
Maybe. I mean, I could switch it manually, but that becomes a hassle. And there is a little bit of an advantage on the pit road, seeing the speed in kilometers, because you get more ticks, so you get a little bit more precise measurement. Does Darlington not have nights or lights?
No,
I didn't realize that.
I don't think so. Well, wait a minute. Maybe it does.
Well, Tony showed a picture there with it being basically pitch black.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember.
That'd be an interesting race with headlights and sports cars of some kind, like that Cadillac race you did. Crap. was a bad boy. I don't know if it was in the patch notes somewhere, but at least at this track, the max fuel load in the IMSA settings is 5 liters larger. You used to could only start with 45 liters, but now you're starting with 50. Two minutes left. Halfway.
There you go.
What's up, Mason?
Able to make it, Mike?
No. I have to leave here in 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
We're doing the
But,
podcast without you?
Oh, yeah.
That'll be odd. Who's
Yeah,
anchoring?
first time in over a year. But I did write down, Mason, I just took some notes on the script about my thoughts, and you guys are welcome to read them or whatever if you want.
10-4.
What was he was talking about moving stories or off of the regular script? Are you doing that or?
I wasn't planning on doing it.
I would recommend
you know,
only if we go short.
But everything is time sensitive.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't know what you could actually move. And yeah, so yeah, I don't know.
The only thing we can talk about is maybe the season schedule.
Yeah, this upcoming, like the 2019 event schedule.
Yeah, just because that might relate. But that's about it.
And that's fine. And we talked about it already. He just updated it with like the time of day and the weather and stuff like that. That's the only thing that really got updated.
Yeah.
And so we already covered it. So yeah, if you want to move that one down and you guys can kind of go ad nauseum at it, that would be good.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, if we really want to break it apart and say, well, this is what we're excited for, this is what we're not, should they have put it in the leagues, some of them, and all that junk?
Well, and it's always a good discussion about which 4 long distance races for the NIS were picked. Should it be something different,
Right. Look at here.
What software do you use to edit, Mike? Do you just throw it into Audacity?
Yes, Audacity.
I'm curious if it has an automatic way to cut some of the silences out because of the TeamSpeak lag. If it could actually cut some of those awkward silences out. If it's automated.
I don't know that it does that, no.
I'll look for it.
I just, I put the music on the front and the back, and then I compress the whole thing with the automatic compressor. and then I export it to MP3, and that's all I do.
So you mean you dynamically compress it, not data compress?
It's got a thing where in the menu you hit effect, compress.
Yeah. That's dynamic compression. It reduces the difference in your peaks and your valleys.
Right. Kind of equalize the volume. But that's it. You guys just record it in TeamSpeak. You hit Tools Record in TeamSpeak. It'll save it as a WAV, and then just dump that in.
I've never heard it called a WAV before.
Google Drive, yeah, pop it in there, and then I'll get it when I get back.
I'll look through the Audacity because I have it, and I'll look and see if there's a way to snip some of those silences automatically.
It's not a bad idea, Mason, to have 2 people record just in case.
Okay.
Especially the first time that somebody does it. You know, when I'm doing it every time, and I know it's worked in the past, you know, I don't think it's necessary, but when you guys are doing it the first time, and just have 2 people do it, just and have 2 people have raw files just to make sure.
Well, Greg will be streaming too.
The other reason why is I would like to have 2 choices would be the volumes that you have in TeamSpeak for the various people is how it will record. And so if one of you has like somebody turned higher and somebody turned lower, it's going to sound different than the other guy's recording.
That's interesting.
At one point I had reset all those to 0 because I was having problems with that.
I was gonna say, what do you have me at?
So you might just do that.
You click the change volume button. Go to middle right, or like restore.
Right.
Which I could do that now because I had someone tell me about the Windows setting volume mixer, like the regular setting thing, so that I could turn up Discord and turn down iRacing because iRacing gets so loud whenever you have Discord jacked all the way up.
I already have iRacing turned down to like 25%.
Yeah, so speaking of that, Mason, my little project today was I added a subwoofer to my rig.
That low end.
Yeah. It's a $500 powered subwoofer, 12-inch. And it was in the living room, and I moved it in here, and I hooked it up, and man, it is a game changer.
What kind of cable?
I went to Target and got a 1/8-inch jack to 2 RCAs.
Okay.
And the back of the computer has a sub out. But that didn't work. Okay, so that was the first problem with the project. And so what I ended up doing is just, there's 2 line outs. There's one on the front, one on the back. So I just went line out into the sub.
That's good.
Mike, are you going to be here?
No.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I have to leave in about 15 minutes. But I've put a bunch of notes in the script so you know what I have to think, or what I think.
Just when I thought, not like I've been spending the past 3 hours practicing my intro, so.
And Mike, when you get a chance, do a little reading up on team drives too.
So, that intro, it's at the top of the page and it's in light blue. That's what you read.
Yeah, you don't worry about anything at the bottom, right? Close it.
No. Just final thoughts and see ya.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if Mason or anyone we're keeping it casual. I mean, we might pick some stories, but I know a lot of this we want to keep until for tomorrow. So.
Well, we
It's gonna be like a
do talk
fireside
about
chat.
all things in a casual setting.
We could make it like a fireside chat and add a background of a fireplace in the audio.
I already got my drink.
Yeah, so I went and looked briefly at Kevin O'Keefe's YouTube. It's not even a podcast, it's a YouTube And he did promote iRacers Lounge pretty well on there.
Yeah, I listened to that today. That's good.
That's a familiar name. I think I've seen him on the track.
Yeah, he's been on the podcast as a guest several times, and he has a pretty successful. He used to have a pretty successful stream. A lot of subscribers.
Yeah, Brent, I was going to say the only story that we could really pull down that I was seeing was the season schedules. Not saying they were updated necessarily, but saying that this is what they are and we're anticipating on this one. And then Mike brought up why, like, about choosing which special events in the Cup Series and all that stuff. So.
Okay. I mean, we can throw them in there if you want.
Yeah, if we're going to talk about a story, that's about the only one we could do.
Okay. Well, let's I guess let's do those right away if you want to just throw them down here somewhere.
The other thing, Brent, I think is at the top, you almost need to explain what you're doing or what this is about. You know, so
Yeah, no,
people aren't confused.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna explain as soon as we get done with intros what we're doing and how it's just like a roundtable discussion. So.
Yeah, and then the other thing I would recommend it and tell everybody who's participating is the part about when it is published. We're going to publish it the week of Christmas, and so when you talk, you need to keep that in mind. You know, so you're saying things that would be timely for that week.
Yeah, we're doing it on the 7th, correct?
Well. When is I normal? Yeah, we normally release Thursday night, so whatever that date is.
Okay, so yeah, the 27th is next 2 weeks from now. So
okay, yeah. So, like, here's an example. Oh man, the new build just came out, and we've been looking at the day and night. You know that, is going to be like 3 weeks ago. The new build went out is when they listen to it.
Yeah, I don't know how much we're going to talk about the new build. I mean, just for the fact, but I know what you're saying.
Right. Yeah, just overall.
Yeah, that's kind of why. That's another reason why I want to keep casual, because I don't want people to necessarily go in depth about what they think of this new build, because 2 weeks would have passed, from when that new build would have dropped, and we'll have everything talked about come Christmas.
And I put a number 5. I think that would be a good topic for roundtable.
Final 10 minutes on my stream. I'm trying to close down on 15th place.
The concerns for 2019.
Right. Concern.
Yep.
It's going to be an embarrassment. The B car is faster than the A car, isn't it? And that could probably happen.
Well, the B car already has a tapered spacer, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know. In certain tracks, certain situations, that new package, I think there's a potential that the Xfinity cars will be faster than the Cup cars. So it's going to be an embarrassment for NASCAR.
I don't know. They have so much less horsepower.
Yeah, but they're cutting a ton of horsepower out of the Cup cars, too.
I'm sure if that situation comes up, they'll take even more horsepower away from the Nationwide cars.
Yeah.
But they are heavier, right? The Nationwide cars or no? Or the Xfinity cars?
Yeah,
And
let's
there's
go
a
real old school
wheelbase
and start calling them Busch cars.
Yeah, Busch.
They don't have the NIS schedule out, do they? That might be the problem.
It's just look at the NASCAR.com. There's your schedule.
Oh, but I mean, so Homestead's always long, right?
Yeah, so in that special event list, you're going to see 4 NIS races.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, those are the full length ones. And so, other than that, all the rest of the schedule will be half.
Gotcha.
This race is getting exciting here.
You know, another topic idea, guys, might be setting of the divisions for NIS, and that happens the week of Daytona 500. And as I alluded to, you have to be at 3,500 or higher to really get into Division 1. And so I don't know if that's a discussion. Hey, trying to get my IR to a certain level before Daytona 500 because I want to be in a certain division. Because once that division's set, it's set for the whole season, all 36 weeks.
And I have known people who actually intentionally tank their I rating.
That's the thing. People do it both ways. Yeah. I want to win a lot more races, so I'm going to tank, so I'm in lower splits, so I can win more.
All right, I threw it in there.
Yeah, when my other team, we'd sign up for the Daytona, we'd have our lowest I rating guys sign up, and nobody else would join till the splits were set. I think they should split it based on the team IR, whether the team person shows up or not.
Oh, for these, yeah. That's
For the big events.
When they first had the team, when they first introduced it, that's how we assumed it was going to work. Because it's common sense, right? That would be the common sense way to do it, right?
Yeah.
But they didn't. It's a surprise.
Hey, other than day night, what other improvements did iRacing make in 2018?
Forcing you to properly exit the pits on ovals. Seriously, that was my favorite change. No, day night is awesome, but
What about the pit crew? Was that 2018?
I don't remember when it was, but yeah, that one was cool too. But that improper pit exit adding to all the ovals was really cool. I'd get so pissed when somebody pull up right in front of turn 1. Just ask Greg. How he likes that in the old Bastards League.
Kill your lap every time.
Kill your lap or cause an accident.
When you really think about it, nothing comes to mind. So it's like, wow, it wasn't special, was it?
When did they add dirt? Was that 17?
That was a year before.
Yeah, that was the end of 17.
Did they add any dirt cars?
Yeah, they added some tracks and all that.
Yeah, there were tracks and cars added throughout the year. Yeah. Roval was big. Yeah, Roval was a big one, I think.
They New Pocono and New Michigan.
Yeah.
Was Belle Isle this year?
No.
That was last year, I think.
Why did they do Le Mans in August? I don't know. There was a reason.
They were trying to wait on day night. Because originally they would have expected day night to be done by then.
With the new Chevy body.
Yeah, the
Oh, that's a
Camaro.
good one.
Are you sure on Belle Isle? I seem to remember it coming out in the middle of one of these seasons this year. Well, that interesting race didn't happen. The guys I was closing on, they started just ripping away from me.
All right, I gotta bail,
Come to 12
guys.
though. See you later.
Later, Mike. Thank you for
Yeah,
your
have a
help,
good
sir.
show, man. It's been over a year and a half, maybe 2 years since I've missed one. So, but again, it is a team podcast, and I appreciate you guys doing it. Okay.
Yes, sir. I'll be sure to send it to you. Put it on the Google Drive for you.
Yeah. All right. Have a good show.
He said 2 people recorded because mic levels are based on our volume settings for each person.
I'll be on my phone.
I can do all the production side of it, not all the stuff here.
Oh, I'm gonna lose
I
sector
control the-
rating this time around. I got 10x.
I can record as well and throw the intro, the outro, all that stuff on there.
What about throwing in the Christmas music after the first bumper?
What the fuck?
Don't get too crazy now.
Or a lot of
Here's a
podcasts,
4X.
even in post edit, when there's a clear delineation between some of the sections, they'll throw in just a little bit of transition music, a little bumper. So like when we jump
Jesus
from one
Christ.
gigantic section
So
to another.
I did my name in blue on here
You're the only one.
for the pure hope of that other people would change or pick different colors. So that way it'd be easy to distinguish between which one. And Ellis picks blue too.
He didn't pick it, I bet. Did
Yeah, correct.
he? Where? Yeah, he totally just started writing. There's no way he actually picked it. He doesn't do font change. But I wanted to be orange.
Too late. Should have picked it first.
Where's the script at?
Scroll to the bottom.
22? 22?
What? You said the script, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
God
the normal.
damn you, fucker.
The normal one you look at. Just scroll all the way to the bottom.
Ah. Sitting here looking for a document.
Yes, print.
Oh, nothing, Mason. Nothing.
He's
What did I
staring at
do?
me.
Was that you? To be honest, it doesn't look that bad. I actually kind of like it better.
I figured you would.
What, did he move the Christmas special?
No, he's changing my name. Alright, I'll be right back.
White flag.
Oh boy, everybody hide.
If no one talks, you won't know we're here.
can see you keying up there, Chris, but we can't hear you.
P12.
Still not working for you, Chris.
That is bright ass green. Thank you.